Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome to the video. Today we are going to go into the very basics of the law of assumption, and I'm basically going to go ahead and explain some terms from the law of assumption in case you are new, in case you have mastered the law of assumption and you want to share the knowledge of being a conscious creator with someone you love or somebody in your life, and you want to get them into this so they can start manifesting their own amazing things. This is going to be for those people who are just getting into it and kind of need some help with some of the terms in the law of assumption community, in the law of assumption world. So we're going to get right into the video. You can download this file in the description box below for free. I will not charge you guys anything. Like, I literally made this because I love doing this kind of stuff. So it could be easy access, so you don't have to, write all of these down. I got you guys always. Anyways, we're going to get right into it. Law of assumption, that is the first term. The law of assumption is a law stating that what you assume to be true is true. Your assumptions create your reality. So to change anything in your life, you have to change your beliefs or assumptions. Your beliefs and assumptions that you hold about it. And honestly, I don't think that explanation can get any simpler. That's basically what the law of assumption is. To manifest, it just means to bring to the senses something that which was in one's mind. Trying to manifest something, it's you're trying to bring that thing into your current reality kind of thing. An affirmation is a statement or thought that you declare as true. So that is why affirmations are very important, because your affirmations create your beliefs and assumptions, and that is what's going to manifest. This is one of the words that you will probably hear the most when you are learning about the law of assumption. Then we have desire. It just means to strongly want something. Decree, to command. So basically you will hear kind of like to command with authority, like you want to decree your affirmations, you want to command your affirmations. You don't want to say like timidly, like, oh, I'm so rich. You're like, I am rich. That is to decree, like, I am rich, period. Self-concept is how someone thinks about, evaluates, or perceives themselves, kind of like the belief of who you are. So that is probably something else that you will hear in the law of assumption community, is self-concept, and why you need self-concept, why you need to work on your self-concept kind of thing. So kind of just how you view yourself. SP just means specific person. It doesn't always mean a love interest. For the most part, it does, but it could also be a friend. So if you're trying to manifest like someone to be your friend, that would be like the SP in your situation. To persist, another term, like honestly, all of these terms you're going to hear a lot, okay? So that's why I'm here to help. To persist is just to continue doing something no matter the circumstances, the difficulties, or the oppositions. So no matter what you basically see, no matter what you're going through, you have to keep on persisting your affirmations, because that is what's going to manifest. I did say persist. Okay, so then you will also hear the term 3D. That just means the physical reality. So this, where I am at this very moment, is my current 3D. And then kind of hand in hand with that would be like a circumstance. I got this definition from Google. I just accumulated so many that I forgot where I got each one of them from, but I'm not taking credit for completely all of them. A lot of them here are my definition, but I did get some help from the internet. So circumstance, a fact or condition connected with or relevant to an event or action. So basically, if I'm trying to manifest someone and then I see that they're going out with someone, or they text me that they don't want to be with me, that they never want to hear from me again, that little scenario right there is actually a circumstance. That is why you will hear that circumstances do not matter, because if you keep persisting your affirmations, that is what's going to manifest. So you shouldn't even pay attention to the circumstance, or you shouldn't even be affirming about the circumstance, or else that's going to keep on manifesting. You will also hear the term purge, when your current reality is playing out your old thoughts and beliefs, and that's only because it's just kind of like you have to detox that out. I do just want to let you know that you do not have to go through purges in order to manifest. You can manifest, you can affirm saying things like, I never go through purges, I manifest without purges kind of thing. And then the term revise just means to correct an event or an experience. And in my opinion, the best way to do that is to use affirmations like I have always been successful, I have always been wealthy, I have always been loved, I have always been perfect, I have always been smart. That's a good and fast way to revise So, state akin to sleep, described as a natural door into the subconscious by Neville Goddard. He said that in one of his books. And it's basically a time where you are in a deeply relaxed state when you're about to drift off into sleep, or just when you wake up in the morning. And that's the time where you can impress your subconscious mind through visualization. This is supposed to be one of like the most effective ways of manifesting according to Neville. I'm not going to get too much into that because I just wanted to explain what that term means. So basically the time where you're drowsy, when you're about to go to sleep, or you're about to wake up, and that's when you visualize what your desires. Operant power, so you will hear you are the operant power. It just basically means that you're the one that's in control of your life. Like literally what the term says, operant power, it just goes straight to you're the one controlling, or you're the one in charge. So living in the end is different than living as if, but living in the end just basically means living as if you already have that which you desire. So you don't have to, physically, you don't have to physically, buy a wardrobe if you're trying to manifest an SP. That's living as if, is buying a wardrobe as if you already have your SP. But living in the end just basically means like thinking and affirming as if you already have what you want. Free will, I got this definition, simple definition from one of Neville's books, and it's just freedom to select any idea that you desire. So when you are manifesting something, you are not giving anybody free will, and this includes your SP or anybody else, and here's why. So free will means the freedom to select any idea that you have. If you are affirming that that job is yours and you are decreeing it and there's no other way because you said so, you go to the interview, right? You're taking away the free will of like the interview person, because you're telling them that that job is yours. You're not giving them another option. You're not giving them the option to decide whether or not to give you the job, because in your mind that job is already yours. So you're not giving them any free will. You're not giving them the freedom to decide. So third party is a person or persons involved in a situation besides the two primary ones. If I'm trying to manifest a specific person and they are dating someone, then someone that they're dating is third party. Or let's say I am trying to manifest someone and his parents don't like me. Both parents are the third party. It doesn't just have to be one person. The third party, it's anybody that's not you or your person. The resistance is a fear or doubt, or you will also hear the term limiting belief, something holding you back from your manifestation. Let's say that you're trying to manifest like a job and you get a call saying that they have decided to move forward with someone else. If you react to that moment, you're going to create resistance between you and actually getting the job, because you and not getting the job is not set in stone. You can still manifest it even when they tell you no. So you reacting to what you just heard is going to create resistance. It's going to draw you back from your manifestation. But if you keep affirming and persisting, then that's what's going to get you to obtaining your manifestation. They'll call you back a week later and tell you, hey, you know what, we made a mistake, we want you, kind of situation. Subliminal is hidden words or thoughts. So you will hear like a subliminal tape, or you will hear like a song, but within that song there are affirmations or messages, different than like a sleep meditation, because a sleep meditation you can actually hear the message. Mental diet, when you have trained your mind to refuse any negative or opposing thoughts. Once you see like a negative circumstance, having a good mental diet means that you will not let those circumstances affect your thoughts and what you say. Time crunch is a small interval of time. If let's say I'm trying to manifest good grades by the end of the week, that's a time crunch. Technique, probably know about scripting, vision board, 369, 555, 2-cup method, all those methods. That's what like a technique is, so like a manifestation technique. And by the way, affirmations are not a technique, because affirmations are just literally your thoughts. Thinking is not a technique. You don't need a technique to manifest. But we're going to talk about techniques in a whole different video because I kind of have a little bit to say about that. So state of consciousness. This one's a little tricky. I was watching Sammy Ingram today. Hi, Sammy, if you're watching this. And she said something that kind of like put it in an easy way. I'm like, wow, I like how she put that. And basically like a state of consciousness is like a package deal. So when you're in a state, that's what determines your thoughts, feelings, attitudes, reactions, beliefs, and behaviors towards something. So somebody in a state of wealth will not have like thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, all of that of somebody in a state of poverty. Like somebody could be in a state of poverty and a state of love. That is why it's important to, you know, acknowledge your states that you're in and then change states once you see that you're not in the desired one. Because when you change that state, that's when your thoughts and everything else will change. Transition period is a period in which one thing is changing from one state to another. So this can also kind of go hand in hand with the term purge. And then a rampage is just going off with your affirmations. I like to go off in my affirmations in the shower. I feel so good when I'm showering, or even like when I'm doing my skincare and I'm feeling extra good. I notice that I go on rampages when I'm feeling extra good because that just makes me feel even better, and that just makes me believe my affirmations a little bit more. So like if I'm doing my face wash or my skincare, I say, wow, I am so beautiful. I have the most beautiful skin. My skin is glowing. I have glass skin. And I just go off and off and off. Or when I'm in the shower, I have the perfect life. And that's basically where I say like all my affirmations in the shower. So it's just like going off. Almost done, guys, I promise. So you will see the term BBL. When I first saw it, I'm like, what does a Brazilian butt lift have to do with law of assumption? But I learned that it just means birds before land. So birds before land means kind of like a sign or like proof that your affirmations are working. So let's say you're manifesting someone named Dylan. I chose that name because I love Dylan James. I'm trying to manifest Dylan, and then out of nowhere, it's like some other Dylan hits me up and starts telling me all my affirmations that I've been affirming for my other Dylan, for my real Dylan to actually tell me. That's birds before land. And when you see that, that should like motivate you to keep on going with what you're doing, because that just means you're doing it right. You do not conform for this one just because he's the one telling you. Unless you want to, don't just feel like you have to conform to this one just because he's the one that told you what you wanted to hear. Subconscious mind, I can go on for days about the subconscious mind. I keep learning more and more about it every single day. It's not a brain, it's a part of the brain. It's a part of the brain where your beliefs, attitudes, memories are stored. It is responsible for all the involuntary actions and accessible information which are being received in the day-to-day life. So that is another term that you will hear. It is also something else that deserves its own video because I have so much to say about it. I have included a graphic down on the PDF, so you can click and it'll take you to a link where you'll learn a little bit more about the subconscious mind and the difference between that and the conscious mind. I really think that if you are new into the law of assumption and you are just learning how to manifest, you should also really learn about the subconscious mind, because once you learn how powerful your mind is, you're gonna like fall even more in love with all these new teachings. I will also link down below a book that I highly recommend. I will link down the Amazon and audiobook, and I just started reading it today. I'm in the second chapter, but I am already like highlighting like crazy. It's an easy read and I really am enjoying it, and I keep just learning as I turn the pages. And that is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Such a good book that I highly, highly recommend. I'm barely on chapter 2, but I'm already recommending it. eiypo, you might see that little acronym, and that just means everybody is you pushed out. This can be a very tricky topic and controversial little topic. I will go ahead and link down below a video that Sammy Ingram filmed, and I think that in this video she explained this term the best. But in writing, everyone is you pushed out basically means that everyone is responding or is influenced by your assumptions of them. And then lastly, we have a twin flame, someone with whom you have a very intense connection with. So this is different from a soulmate. And again, I have put down a graphic in the PDF file that you can click on, and it'll take you to a link where you'll see the comparisons between a soulmate and a twin flame. Hey guys, editing Shirley here. I totally forgot to add the word placebo in here. But I'm glad I caught it before I even posted this video. A placebo is something that triggers a person's belief in the benefit from something they do. I'm gonna make a video dedicated to just a placebo, but for the sake of this video and a short explanation, so a placebo is something that you do that kind of triggers your belief in this case, belief in your affirmations. I'm gonna use water as my placebo in this example. I can say every time I drink water, my skin gets clearer and clearer. That is a placebo. Or every time I wash my face, my skin just keeps getting clearer. Every time I drink water, my metabolism speeds up, just stuff like that. So that would be considered a placebo. And that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, go ahead and comment down below a yellow heart. Only because I love yellow and hearts. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. If you are new to the law of assumption and teachings and learnings and just basically just getting into it, because there are new people learning about this every single day. Welcome to the beginning of your new life, because I love the law of assumption and it's amazing. And now I'm just excited for the rest of my life, honestly. Please do not drink and drive, guys, and stay safe wherever you go. Bye.